Hello everyone, welcome back to Dyson Sphere Program. So, in the last episode we set up a little bit of a planet mall, I guess we can call it. Well, that's what we have been calling it so far at least. You've seen this planet before. You've not seen it covered in solar panels though. I figured what's a better way to power a planetary mall than a planetary solar panel. So I turned the whole planet into a solar panel. It's about 30,000 solar panels. Complete waste. But it generates power. We don't have enough actual accumulators to charge it with even. Which is kind of funny. So that's the thing. But yeah, this is generating, I think honestly, close to the same amount of power as our Dyson Sphere does at the moment. We are able to generate 9.7 gigawatts. That's kind of good. I like that. We have a little bit left to do, otherwise we have kind of done all of it on this guy, so I figured I'll let you guys tag along as I finish up the last little patch of solar panel. And then you get to see what I've been doing for the last hour and a half, maybe? Something like that. Just plunk down in a place and then let your bots work. And this is what I've been doing for ever now. Just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Okay. So, that is a complete planet filled with those machines. I'm actually not sure. I think we have more than enough generation capacity, so once we get everyone going, are we continuing to push out here? Or will they not reach further than this? Yeah, we run out again. Okay. That means that I'm just gonna head back to our small planet. I'm gonna show you what that turned out to be, and then I guess we can specify this guy at least as a solar panel, because I don't think we're gonna do anything else but solar panels there. That makes it a little bit easier to identify what each of them are doing. Okay, so here is our mall planet. Again, a lot of these energy exchangers, we're using more or less energy exchangers on all planets now. And majority of them, I think, actually is powered by that solar place that we have there. So, yeah, I'm not gonna go over this too much, but if this is the first time you see it, this is the mall planet that we have built. More or less how it works is that we have two lanes here. One lane here, one lane here. That is producing all of the items in the game that you can build with. So assemblers, belts, all of that stuff is built within these two rows, and everything else around the planet here is in support of that. We're still a little bit low on a few things, but in general it is coming along nicely. We can go up and have a look over on our land setup because there's been some changes here as well. First off, you can see that we actually have the artificial stars right now. We don't have the power for them yet, but I do have the production of the building itself at least. Everything else should now be set up, so everything is being put into storages, and then we have logistic bots that will distribute everything to us as need be. I'm not gonna want to have any more of these, please. Get rid of all of these. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. So majority of things are now up and running. I know that the logistics stuff is a little bit behind. We also have some free spots if you want to send something back or something similar to that. And these are set up with the smaller and worse belts, which we probably get every now and then. Yeah, these you can see, for example, this is empty. And that's because the orbital collectors has not yet started to work. They will kind of stop working when these guys gets full completely over in the production site. And that hasn't happened yet, so therefore these guys are not really running just yet. I think once we have kind of filled up all of these things, we won't have to worry about it too much. Because we're not using that much, and these will only produce when we are utilizing it, so should in general be okay. You can see that we're out of power as well. That's actually because we don't have enough accumulators, which we are not producing here. So that's something that we're gonna have to deal with in another episode. Luckily we can do it really quickly now that we have all of this available. So yeah, every single item in the build menu is available here. Except for like Mark 1 and 2 in these things. We also don't have the Mark 1 and 2 for assembly machines. And I have arc smelters on this, but I do not produce them. So I'm probably gonna stop using those as well, move over completely to plain smelters, and then do the same with everything else. So chemical plants I don't produce either. I just have the quantum chemical plants, and that is the plan going forward as well, to be moving out over to the more not proper maybe, but more specific items. We also have a spot here for fuel. We don't produce that fuel yet, but I will probably do that on a specific planet once we have the Dyson Sphere up and running in our home system. I was hoping to find my arc smelters here somewhere, because I do think they should be here. Here is the arc smelters. Yeah, so we do have a few left. And I think we have like 10,000 in storage as well, so we should have plenty of it. Yeah, I did some coloration as well. Nothing really particularly super good or anything like that, but it's at least something. So let's make a blueprint of this. And we want to keep blueprints and copy custom foundation colors. And this is all of the items that we have available. Should cover everything that we can imagine. You can also see that I have the tier 1 and tier 2 things. That's just so I can send everything that's off that manner back to here so they can be used up again. That's the only reason we have those. And there we have it. Now we can put down a mall on any planet where we feel like we need one. Which is really good. I am definitely satisfied with that. So I guess the only thing that's left for us to do here, sort of, is to kind of just head back to our home planet, I think. This should now operate by itself. Everything is being imported, so as long as we have the items available in the planetary system, or at least in the near system, we should be able to supply for more or less however long we want. So let's go back to Leonis Minoris. Haven't been there in quite some time. It's gonna be interesting to see what that looks like. I know that planet is a mess. But it's my mess. So let's head there. Just as we are out of power as well. So let's put in some power, and that way when we get to Leonis, we will be able to utilize that. Let's go 180 maybe. 270. Let's do 270. And here we are, our old beloved Saturn, I guess. Gas giant. So let's see if we can head over to our home planet and let's see how it goes here. This is gonna be interesting. I have not been here in a really long time. Looks like these are done. We probably have a lot of things to look around and change around here. We don't really have a good place here to place our mall. Could place it here, but then we need to demolish all of this stuff. How big is it, like, compared to my... It's actually not too big. Yeah, that's actually quite fine. We would have to remove a few things, but in general, actually, that's pretty good. Nice. Do we have any fuel, guys? Yeah, we do have fuel. Nice. That's good. So what else do we need to do here at Homebase? We don't really have that much to do. We need to start producing white science. And I think we kind of already have everything that we need to do that. And now we have a lot more space as well, since a lot of these have finally ran out of their items. So I think we're gonna do this. Then we place that here, I think. Yeah. Do we have these? We don't have any of those on our person. Yeah, we have so much stuff here. I think there's probably something that's like low. Actually, we haven't been researching in a really long time, so we probably just need to get research going again, and then all of this will just disappear. Huh. I don't remember putting this down, but I guess I already prepared last time we were on this planet to start building white science and realized I couldn't do it. Now we should be able to do it. So if we just take you and move over here instead. We kind of have a good space right here that we can use to build some science on. Except for that tower that's a little bit in the way. But yeah, that should be fine. That should be fine. Actually, we can go from over here. Yeah. I'll do it here. This planet is kind of messed up already, so we're not gonna reorganize this at all. We are just going to set it down so we can get some science up and running while we are figuring out a little bit better way to do it. I think I'm gonna build a science-oriented planet. Just like we have the wall planet right now, I'm gonna have a science-only planet, more or less. Where we are just producing science from like basic items. So, these guys, the white ones needs 1, 2, 3, 4, that's 6 inputs, and then we have 1 output. So that means I'm actually gonna do this. How many do we need when we build one of these? How much can you work? Production speed 1x. Okay, and these take 15 seconds for 1. Let's build as high as we can. And then we do the same again. Not here. Sorry. Changed my mind. I don't want to do that. We wanna have you there, and then you. And then we're gonna need this. And then my plan is to have you guys just jump over everything and go into the tower. And we actually need more than one tower as well. Okay. Yeah, why not? We can use the small towers here. Oh, yeah, we do have them. Good thing is that we're not gonna need any other colored signs now. Okay, so you should have some power as well. And we then have everything except for all of the research. Why do we not even have yellow on the... Oh, because we don't actually have a yellow research setup. Delete you. Luckily we can just place down these planetary things. Kinda grown to like these. I didn't do that very much before, but now it seems like they are actually quite good. Yeah, let's just plonk it down here. We'll do yellow and we'll do green, supply both of them. And I guess we can do blue as well. And also red. And the most recent research needs what? So we probably want to work on reach first to make sure that our bots can reach us wherever they are. That's the construction drones. Maybe we already have that. Drone engines, flight speed, mecha warp speed. Okay, I think we already have the distribution. Yeah, that's just capacity. Okay, let's get the veins utilization up then. And that only needs white ones. Which we are producing over here. Not sure I actually need to. What else do we need? Yellow, green. Why do we not have any green? Ah, demand. Thank you. That should get that going, and then we will have... Actually gonna do this instead. Okay, incoming research. Incoming research. This is probably overkill, but I like to be using more than I need to rather than too little. So let's just fill this up. We're probably gonna use like one of these pillars. But that's fine. That's fine. Okay. Does this mean that we are researching? Oh yeah. And there we have universe matrices. So we just have one more things to do. You've activated your first artificial star. I have not. That is the one thing that we need for that thing in particular. Oh yeah, right. We have expanded our Dyson Sphere a little bit as well. So that's a bit bigger than it was before. Which is nice. We actually do have the shell for the whole Dyson Sphere. So as fast as we can shoot, that's as fast as we can actually make the Dyson Sphere as well. Which is kind of nice. Okay, so I cleared up all of our ray receivers from the pole here. And I'm gonna place them somewhere along the equator, I think, if we have a spot. Probably here. Or maybe here could be a good place as well. We can more or less place them wherever we want, actually, so I guess I'll just take a spot and then we'll go with that. Right here we can go. Because we're gonna use the graviton lenses, which means that they will generate power constantly regardless what status is. So yeah, we're going here. We're gonna have a small of these guys. Right there. And then we're gonna have ray receivers. Something like this. I'm gonna use up all of the ones that I have in my inventory. Because then I know that I have placed as many as I have removed. Gonna take a little while before they are up and running, all of them. But once we have the... Oh, that doesn't work. Okay. That's fine. Let's continue here. Lack of item. More or less instantly run out. Okay, I guess we didn't have that many. Just looked like more because they were super unorganized. Okay, that's all of the ones we have. So then we just need to figure out how to do this. We're gonna have splitters. So yeah, this will be a lot of manual work. I'll be right back once we have the power up and running here again. Okay, so apparently this one is endless, so we can run it forever. So I guess we can focus on some of these normal ones instead. And I think the logistic carry capacity is the one that we should probably get going first. And then integrated logistics. Oh, this is actually good. Let's go for these as well. Logistic carrier capacity requires... Didn't I... Thought I selected that, but maybe I didn't. I'll continue with the rest as well, but looks like science is working as we continue here, so that's good. Okay, so there is all of our rays up and running at least, so now we can get going with the rest of all this. I wonder what I'm gonna do with all of the items that we have over on the other side. Maybe I'll just delete everything and then let it lay on the ground for a while. It's not that much stuff. So if I do this, put you there and then get rid of everything, please. Thank you. Oh, not to you though. Oh, we don't have a... Where are we producing those? I think that's something I was really bad at when it comes to this place. I don't have like trash collection in that many places. I could do a lot better with that. So you are going to there. I do have trash collection on that, but not on anything else. So let's set down this guy. Probably there. Yeah, I think in the next episode we're probably going to abandon this planet. I think this is the last time we will spend time on this planet. Future, we're gonna use other things for this. Okay, so I'm almost cleared up all of this. We have a little bit left to do, but in general the majority is done. So I think by the end of this episode we should be able to place down our new mall that we had available. I did notice that science stopped working, and the reason for that is because this guy ran out finally of all of his things. So there we go. I will put you to there. And then we'll do something like that. Connect these and these. And let's see, you two there. That should do it. Then we delete those and we can expand this. And yeah, I'm leaving one space in between these, just like the others, so we can actually have outputs as well. Oh, really? There we go. That should increase production slightly, and if we continue upwards as well, it should be even better. I don't know how much we can actually support, but I think we should be able to do quite a few of them. Only one way to find out, right? Need a clicker for this. I'm tiring my finger and I'm tiring the game. We are loving it at about 30 FPS at the moment. Lack of item. Okay. That's fine. Can't do too much about that. We're still not actually filling up completely. That's interesting. I wonder... Should probably have a storage here as well. Or white. Okay, so welcome to our desert planet where we have a little bit of smelting going on. Nothing really in particular happening here. Could probably use this map for something a little bit more efficient than this. But what I'm gonna do is I'm going to set up this just to see kinda how it plays out. I think it should be kinda good. So if we place this here, they should get literally everything built. And if we are good, we start with whatever is in the middle here. And this middle section actually contains everything that you need for the other parts as well. Which is kinda good. And then we'll just build everything on the outskirts of this as we get it available to us. So yeah, I think this is actually really good. I think this is a great solution. I think in the future I'm going to place down some power in this as well. That way I don't have to actually place power for it, which I would have to do otherwise. So what I would do is probably to use some of these solar guys that we have wherever they are. Are they not here? Oh, okay. It's part of the Dyson Sphere? Okay. So yeah, if we place a few of those around here, maybe like 2 or 3 is probably enough. That would be pretty good. But yeah, that should be everything we need to do to get all of the items that we need in this region. Every last one of them. And I think if we had any... I don't think we have any lower grade belts and things. But if we did, we could send it back through this. We also have some free spots here, so if we want to, we can, for example, tell them to supply this, and then we can get rid of our processors. Probably won't ever come and pick this up, but that is what it is. Should probably have brought these down to 0. Like 1% like that. And the same thing here, I guess. If we... Won't work that way? Okay. Do that, and then we pull these down to 0. Are these not set up to... I did set up all of the other ones, right? Not you. Yeah, I did. Why do you not have any... Ah, because you are bringing them. Okay. They're waiting to arrive. Yeah, this is good. This is good. I think we're in good shape. The only thing that we're missing right now is a few... But I think they're coming as well. Yeah, they're on their way. So I guess we do have everything then. We don't have the ray receivers, and artificial stars are not done yet either. What about these? Did we ever get these done? Not really. The small ones we have, but not the big ones. Okay, so I'm probably gonna have to go back to them all in between this episode and the next one and just clean up a little bit more, make sure that we are actually producing out of everything. I think in general it should be fine. I still think they just haven't filled up the reserves completely yet. Let me know down in the comments. Should you be using Mark III all the time for proliferators, or should you change between Mark 1, 2, and 3? With belts and things like that, it seems pretty much like a no-brainer that you're just using the highest one that you can get. But I guess it could be different with that. I have no experience with it, so please let me know down in the comments below. We're gonna wrap up this episode here. I think it's been a little bit shorter. I've been doing a lot of waiting around and more or less just did this video so we can show off our mall and how well it's working. Which, for a first test, I think this is successful. We have gotten the majority of things out of here. We have another spot here that's actually empty. Why? Not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure. For a reason. Might have been the... No, they're here. Ah, you know what? I realized at some point that I had storages duplicated. And we also have these duplicated, so we actually don't need this one right here. You are not actually needed. So then we have way more space in this. Okay, well, that's good. Thank you so very much for watching, everyone. I'll see you in the next episode, and take care. Bye-bye.